New Light Sports. Today is an episode of Monday Sports, and we'll be going over a couple basketball and football predictions and recaps. Today we are with Hutton. Oh God,
Hello.
Hutton. He
Yep.
is on a phone call
Mhm.
because he has a deadly virus.
Yep.
Does not actually have a deadly virus, but he has a virus. Um, but today we are going to go first over basketball. So, Hutton,
So
predictions.
we're going to be predicting every award that in the NBA, and an extra one, which is best new player on a new team. And my MVP prediction is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's the favorite right now for a lot of people, and he's had a great year, and his team is number one in the West. But someone I'd like to see win it is Giannis because he's very underappreciated. He's been top 5 in MVP voting for the last 6 years, including 2 MVPs. And then Defensive Player of the Year is probably the easiest one to decide. It's obviously Victor Wembanyama. He's averaging 3.5 blocks per game. So, it's obvious. And then Rookie of the Year, I think Asar Thompson will win it, but I think it would have been Jared McCain if he would not have got injured.
Yeah.
And then Most Improved Player, I could see someone like Karl Anthony Towns winning it, but he's too much of a star.
Why do you think he'll win it? Why would he win Most Improved?
He's had a big jump from last year. He went from having 117,000 All-Star votes to having over 1.3 million.
Ooh,
But I don't think he'll win it because he's already a star. He
yeah.
just took another step up.
Yeah.
I think someone that will get Most Improved Player is someone like So I could see Cade Cunningham getting it. He's averaging a triple-double this season,
I saw that
and
the other day.
he's plus 175, which is the highest out of anybody to win the award. So I see him winning that.
Yeah.
And then Coach of the Year, I think it's going to be the Cavs team. They've had a great season. They started off 15-0. They're number 1 in the East. And a lot of people think they're going to win the championship this year.
Yeah.
And then best new player on a new team is definitely Karl Anthony Towns. He's taken a huge step up, and now he's probably the best player on the Knicks, even over Jalen Brunson.
Yeah.
So those are my predictions for basketball.
And he's
awards.
a rookie, right? The person that you just mentioned?
Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah. He's a rookie, right?
No, he's I think this is his 10th season.
10th season.
9th maybe?
And he's on a new team, right? With the Bucks?
Yeah, he got traded to the Knicks.
The Knicks.
From the Timberwolves.
From the Timberwolves. There's some interesting names in the NBA. Timberwolves. But yeah. So now we're gonna go to the football recap and get a couple insights on that. I'll start. I think who will win the MVP prediction. My MVP prediction for the NFL is either Saquon or Lamar. Not Lamar. Definitely Saquon. Maybe Derrick Henry. Maybe. Nah. Yeah.
I think they're going to give the MVP to Lamar just because he's got his team to the playoffs, even though he's had a lot more help this season.
Yeah. you see? I saw this drop last night by Mark Andrews
Mm,
to
yeah,
to
they're pretty
tie the
good at selling.
to tie the game. Dropped it right for 2 points. It was like, oh my god! And I don't know how he dropped that. He like pretty much just threw it up in the air. Um, yeah. So oh, Mark Andrews had a good comeback this season. He got in that car crash at the beginning of the season. Remember? Um,
Yeah,
didn't play. Then he came out week week 8 and started dominating. Um, yeah, more like yeah, week 7, week 6. Um, yeah. Some NFL playoff not predictions. Recap. So last week we had, well, actually this weekend that we're on right now. Um, Chiefs beat the Texans on Saturday, 23-14. We all
yeah,
kind of
that's crazy.
we all kind of saw the Chiefs winning, but yeah. But an even crazier upset though was the Commanders beating the Lions on Saturday, 45-31.
I thought the Lions could
Yeah,
have done a little bit better in that game, but
yeah, the Lions should have won. They're number 1 seed now. Like, but the Commanders now gonna go face the Eagles on Sunday on January 26th because the Eagles beat the Rams 28-22. That was a pretty close and good game that they had yesterday.
yep.
And then like we were just mentioning, the Bills and the Ravens. Um, 27-25, Bills won. Um, Going to face the Chiefs on Sunday, January 26th. Um, Commanders and Eagles game is at 3 p.m. and the Bills versus Chiefs game is at 6:30 p.m. So those games have a 3 hour and 30-minute difference. So probably gonna be able to watch both. Um, and then we'll go ahead and go to game predictions. What? Who do you think is gonna win the Commanders and Eagles?
Um, I think the Commanders are gonna win because from watching Jalen Hurts previously in the playoffs, I don't think he has what it takes to win it all. So I think that's why the Commanders will win.
This is a little difficult for me. I want the Eagles to win, to be honest. But like you said, Jalen Hurts is good, but then he might Jalen Daniels. Jaden Daniels. He rookie year has done really well. Um, but then the Eagles just have a good running game, good passing game. So that game is probably going to be a good matchup. But I want the Eagles to win.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite teams because my dad grew up in Philadelphia. So,
I like the what's his name, Kelsey.
yep.
He was. I hated it when he retired. That was
Well, everybody has to retire at some point, unless you're
yeah.
LeBron James.
Yeah. I like how LeBron James is with his son right now playing. But
Yeah.
that's a dream that a lot of people have. Not everyone gets it. But what do you think about the Bills and the Chiefs game?
I think the Bills are going to come out with confidence,
Yeah.
and the Chiefs aren't going to be ready for that.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Bills are going to take a 20-point lead in the first half, 20-0. Chiefs are going to come back, send it to overtime.
Yeah.
But the Bills will win in overtime.
Just like what's his name said, the Bills are scared of a coin toss.
Yeah.
They hate it. They hate it. In the overtime. Josh Allen hates it. But I want the Bills to come out on top this year. They beat them in the regular season, which they do most years, and then they lose in the playoffs. But I really think the Bills may come out on top.
I also just don't like the Chiefs.
brother's a huge Chiefs fan. Has a
Yep.
big jersey in his room. On the back of it says Patrick Mahomes, but it's okay. It's okay. All right. What do we think about Super Bowl predictions? Who do you think's gonna be in it, and who do you think's gonna win?
I think the Bills will be in it, and I think the Commanders have a good chance of making it.
Yeah, for me.
But the Bills will just overcome the inexperience of the Commanders.
Yeah.
And they'll have a crushing victory.
I feel like it's gonna be Bills and Eagles, but
yeah,
it could very well be Eagles and Chiefs. But I really want it, and I really think it's gonna be Bills and Eagles because the Bills have done outstanding. Even though their defense is not all that good, but they have come out on top a lot this year. And I feel like they have a lot of talent built up, and they have a lot of good. They have good running game. They have good passing game. Yeah. So I think it's gonna be Eagles and Bills, but I feel like Eagles will most likely come out on top if they play in the Super Bowl together.
Yeah, I feel like if the Eagles get there, it'll be a close game, but we all know how Jalen Hurts, he does not perform in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
So,
all right.
I think the Bills will win it.
Yeah. And then some news we can go over. So we have Lions maybe losing both coordinators.
Sheesh.
To head coaching jobs.
Yeah.
So they could be going to they could be going to other teams to be a head coach. And then
sounds like an upgrade to me.
And then we also had AJ Brown blaming the weather for the lack of the Eagles' aerial attack, which is also their passing game. Because the conditions were, yeah. Did you watch that game last night? It was snowing like crazy.
Yeah, it was wild.
Yeah. So yeah, and then, well, thank you for watching New Light Sports. We hope you enjoyed this Monday sports segment. We will see you next time, and thank you for tuning in.